Welcome to Friday Night Game Class. The whole purpose of game class is for you to practice your ability to think on the spot. We'll play games such as 20 Questions and Hangman. You have to work together collaboratively to guess what it is I'm thinking about. With Who Am I, it's very similar to 20 Questions, where I have somebody in mind such as Brad Pitt. And you have to ask questions to try to figure out who it is I'm thinking about. Questions such as, is he alive? Is he dead? Is he male? Is he an actor? Slowly but surely, you'll get to the answer. But you have to listen carefully in order to get there. Nader, hello, sir.
Hello, how's your baby? What is this?
It's game class. We're supposed to have fun.
This is Google FX.
Yes, it is.
How's your baby?
He's sleeping right now. I actually should be feeding him, but here I am in class.
So, what is your wife?
Oh, she's upstairs. She's sleeping too. So, yeah, welcome back, Nader. I know you were in my class earlier today. It's good to have you here.
Good to have you too. By the way, you were asking about the purpose of the following button.
What button? Sorry, I'm lost.
The following. You ever?
Oh, yeah.
So I sent you a link. It is like Facebook notifications. When your instructor gives any lecture or something, it gives you a notification.
Okay, great. Well, at least now I know. Well, thank you for joining me. It's Friday Night Game Class. This class is really just that. It's about playing games. It's about having fun. But really, it's about learning. I won't lie to you. There's an element of truth here that you are learning. Through playing Who Am I, 20 Questions, and Hangman, you get to practice asking questions in English. But it's not just mindless asking of questions. You must listen to the answers. You must listen to the questions other students ask, because you have to put together a puzzle. But it's still fun. As you can tell by the lovely hat I'm wearing here, it's supposed to be a fun class. Raphael, welcome, sir. How are you, buddy?
Hello, Simon. I'm okay. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you, sir. Did you have a good week?
Well, to some extent, yes. I have a good week in general terms.
Well, in general terms, I'm glad. I'm glad you could make it to class as well. It's good to have you. You're one of my regulars, and I always enjoy having you in class.
Thanks.
And another one of my regulars who I haven't seen in a few days, Randy. Hello, sir.
Hi, Simon. Congratulations for the baby.
Thank you, yes. Yeah, I've got a baby now. He's upstairs, and he is sleeping.
Is he a boy or a girl? Or...
He is a boy.
Ah, right.
Yeah. So, my first child, born just over a week ago. Kind of exciting, scary. Exciting, yes, exciting.
And how is he?
He does a lot of sleeping. Every now and then he'll do this. And that usually means one of three things. Feed me, clean me, or I'm too cold.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's very simple right now. Life is easy. And I see Hyde, you're back. Welcome back.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Good to see you again. And Daniel's back with us from my last class. So a few of you are back from my last class.
Hi, Simon. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, by the way, guys, I picked up an extra class tomorrow. So I've got one at 1 p.m. and 8 a.m. my time, so that's really early in the day.
What time is it there?
Right now it's 20 20 o'clock. 2000 hours or 8 p.m.
Okay, here it's 7 p.m.
Yeah, so that would be like
Noon for me.
noon and 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
So excellent. Well, guys, I want to get started because this is a lot of fun. I want to know what kind of game you want to play first. We can play 20
Can I ask
questions.
a question, Simon?
Yeah.
Can I say newborn instead of baby for your baby, for example?
Go ahead.
Can I say this word, newborn, instead of
Newborn.
baby?
Yeah. Do you have a newborn? Most people just say baby, though.
Okay.
Usually what will happen, they say, oh, is it a newborn? Meaning, is it a week old or something like that? But generally, most people must just say baby. Did you just have a baby? How's your baby? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? How much does it weigh? You know, is it ugly? You know, stuff like that.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. So look here, guys. We've got 3 games. Well, wait for it. Hold on. 20 questions, who am I, and Hangman. And honestly, I tend to prefer 20 questions and who am I because you have to think, okay? You have to think hard, but it can be a lot of fun. I don't make it too difficult or obscure. But again, there's thousands and thousands of words. It's trying to guess what word or phrase it is. As with all my other classes, I have Google Drive set up, and I have the Hangout notes open so that as you guys ask questions, I really suggest that you actually type down what you've said and what other students say so you don't forget. The difference between guessing within 10 minutes and 40 minutes is not listening to other students' clues. So what game do you guys want to play first?
20 questions, maybe.
20 questions, all right. All right, I see Claudio and Denise has just joined us. Guys, we're about to play 20 questions. I do highly recommend that you guys open up Google Drive. I'm going to share out my desktop just so you guys can see where it is we are. So let's go ahead. So let's see, we'll call this first game. And I have to think of something. So 20 questions. What could it be? All right. Okay, I've got a word. Now, what I recommend, you want to think of very broad questions right now. They have to be yes or no questions. But things such as, is it big, right? You want to narrow the scope of what it is. Is it electronics, so you can get an idea of what it's made out of? What color is it? Is it alive? Is it dead? That kind of stuff. You've got to really narrow it down. Don't just start shouting out, is it a sofa? No. Is it a car? No. Because this class is only 50 more minutes long, and we won't guess it by then. So here we go. Again, everybody, please write down the clues, because guess what? I won't if you don't write it. So everybody go into Google Drive, Hangout Notes, let's get started. So Raphael, why don't we start with you?
20 questions?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a solid? I don't know. Is it a man-made thing?
Is it a man-made thing? Okay, I would write that question down, and especially the answer. Is it a man-made thing? Drum roll, please. Yes, it is man-made. Excellent question. It is man-made. All right. Randy, it's your turn.
Do we use it in sport?
Do we use it in sport? No, we don't. Nader.
Is it big?
Is it big? Well, it depends on what you mean by big. Um, I'll say yes. I'll say it's big. Come on, guys, write down the questions. Okay. Hide.
Does it have color?
Does it have color? Yes, it has color, but I would say it's rather bland or boring. Denny's.
Let me see. Is it made of wood?
Is it made of wood? No, it's not made of wood. And guess what, guys? Nobody's writing in the Hangout notes. It's going to be harder to guess this. Trust me, write it down. Daniel.
Can you hold it in your hands?
Can you hold it in your hand? No, you cannot hold it in your hand unless you had a very big hand. Good question, though. Claudio.
This object is for everyday use.
Could you use it every day? Well, I would say it is used every day, but you yourself may not use it for a long time. But even if you don't use it, it is in use. All right, Claudio.
Okay, it is made. I already asked.
Yes, you did. Sorry, Raphael.
Do we have this thing at home?
Do we have it at home? No, we don't. Good question, Randy.
Is it useful?
Yes, it is very, very useful. Good question. It is very useful. Nader.
Where can we see it?
Yes.
No. Where can we see it? Is it must be a yes or no question, or?
That is correct. Okay, ask me is it a yes or no question is not the question. You can still ask me another question. All right, we'll go on to hide. Hide.
If you move it, you need to ride on it or from outside. Can you move it from outside?
Can you move it? No, it cannot be moved. Randy. Sorry, Denny. Hello, Denny?
Oh, it's me, Dennis?
Yes. Oh, Dennis is it? Sorry.
I understand Danny. Okay, let me see. It have it wheels?
Does it have wheels?
Yes. Does it have wheels?
No, it does not have wheels.
Oh.
Good questions to write down, guys. You could actually just do this, no wheels. All right, Daniel.
Is it related to buildings?
Oh! Yeah.
Building?
It is a
Skyscraper?
building. It is a building.
Skyscraper.
You've already asked a question.
Okay.
Claudio.
It can be in a house.
Well, you would probably say, is it a house? And I would say, no, it's not a house. Raphael.
Is it a bridge?
No, it's not a bridge, Randy.
Mm, um, do we use it inside or outside?
I can't really answer that question yes or no. Think about some of the other questions that have been asked. Is it a building? Well, how do we... Buildings are both indoors and outdoors, right? If you're on the outside, it's outdoors. If you're on the inside, it's indoors. Do you want to re-ask your question differently?
Is it a famous building?
Is it a famous building? We've all heard of it, but I wouldn't say it's famous. Nader.
Are you talking about a specific building or a general building?
Yes.
So for me, the Empire State is a specific building, but
Yes.
a court is a general building.
Okay, you've asked 5 questions.
No, I'm just explaining my question. Is it a specific one or a general one?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, specific or general?
Yes. Guys, what am I doing? Am I being difficult?
You're talking like a caveman.
Yeah, they're yes or no questions. I can only give you a yes or no answer.
Only focus on the specific building.
I will give you more information if you get it right, but otherwise I can only give you a yes or no question, no maybes. So ask me 1 question. You asked me 2 questions.
Is it the general building?
Yes. Yeah, it's a general building. We all know it. Excellent.
General building.
Hyde.
General building.
Yeah, general meaning it's a common name of this type of building or, you know.
Is it located on the American continent?
Sorry, is it what on the American continent? Sorry, Hyde, I didn't understand your question.
Is it located in the American continent?
Sure, it definitely is. But not just there. Dennis.
A building. I don't know. Does the people living inside this building?
Ooh, wow, this is a very good question. Do people live inside this building? I will say, no, people do not live inside this building, but they can stay for a long time. But they don't want to.
Is it a hospital?
Yes, it is. It's a hospital.
Oh, but you already broke down the notepad.
Yeah.
We solved it.
That's true because I'm sharing on my screen. So I have to ask the question, if you saw it in Notepad and you saw me write it down, why did it take so long?
No, I think that was an example. I don't know.
Okay, excellent. Well, you guys did well. All right, I'm going to come up with a different word, and this time I'm going to write it so you can't see it on the screen. Okay, but you look at all the questions you asked. Is it big? Excellent question. You didn't ask, is it alive? All sorts of strange questions here, but very good questions. Is it a famous building? Is it, do we have it at home? Is it made of wood? Great questions. Let's try it one more time. Again, the words I'm using are not very complicated or difficult words. These are words we learned very early on that we're aware of. Okay? So we'll play 20 questions again. Again, guys, I encourage you, and I saw a lot of you typing questions, I encourage you to do that again. What you might want to do is, instead of writing out the whole question, just write out points such as not big, right? For example. All right, so I've got a new word. This time I'm going to start with Randy. Randy, sir, your question.
Can I have it at home?
Could you have it at home? No. Matter.
Is it a place?
Is it a place? Yes, it is. Excellent question. Hide.
Place. We need to guess a specific name.
Yes. So we are looking for a specific name, but don't try to go to the name right away. You won't get it if you try to go right for the name. But good question. Dennis.
Is it a public place?
Is it a public place? No, it's not. Daniel.
Is it related to... No. Let me think. Is it big?
Yes, it's big. Good question. Raphael.
Could you skip me this time? I'm still trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, but that's it. Don't try to figure out what it is. Just try to narrow down what it can't be. See, Raphael, you're getting caught up in the challenge of the class and not the purpose of the class. And the purpose is to practice English, asking questions and conversation. So don't give up that opportunity to speak.
Does every city has this place?
Does every city have this place? No. Good question. Randy.
Are there many tourists coming in this place?
Have many tourists come to this place? No, I would say no tourists have come to this place, although a few people have visited it. Excellent question. Nader.
Is it in the US?
No, it's not in the US. Good question. Hyde.
I'm sorry, I'm muted. Is it in the American continent?
Is it on the American continent? No, and I would say neither American continents. Dennis.
Again, there are people living in this place?
Nope, people do not live there. Good question. Daniel.
Can you find animals, wild animals there?
No, nope, you can't find wine animals, wild animals there.
Okay.
Raphael.
Is it some kind of a religious place?
No, I wouldn't say it's some kind of religious place. Oh, by the way, I just got a Facebook message from Randy. He said that whoever gets this right, unless it's him, he will fly him and or her and a guest to Paris for 1 week paid, all expenses. So to the winner, unless he gets it right. Randy, it's your turn.
Can we find species living there?
Sorry, can we find what living there?
Any kind of species?
Do you mean is it in space, or does it have wide open space?
Can we live there?
Oh, can we live there? No. Someday we might be able to live there, but no, we could not live there right now. Excellent question. Nader.
Is it a tomb?
Is it a tomb? No, it's not a tomb. Hyde. You're on mute again.
Who? Whose turn?
Your turn.
My turn. Is it out of globe? Out of Earth?
Is it... Okay, excellent question. Is it... I guess the question would be a better question, but is it in space? Is it off the planet? Is it off the planet? Wow, that could mean an infinite number of places. There are hundreds of billions of galaxies with hundreds of billions of planets. Yes, it is in space. Excellent question. Dennis.
Is it the moon?
Is it the moon? Yes, it's the moon. Well done. Okay, how long did it take to guess the answer for the second game?
I don't know.
About 8 minutes.
Okay.
The first game took about 14 minutes. Why were you guys so much quicker the second time?
This one was easy.
Really? Because that was something that had to have you thinking off planet.
Maybe we were not wasting time in meaningful questions.
Yeah, your questions were very strategic. You asked very, very good questions.
You said several people visited, but usually we can't visit, so I guess it's moon.
Well, you see, Hyde, that's excellent because you guys are listening to what I'm saying. Remember what I said at the beginning of class? This is not just about playing games. I mean, it is. But to play games, you have to listen. You have to pull all the information together. You're doing a lot of work to get it right. Just like a computer game requires a lot of the computer to actually work, to actually play a real game, you're using so many of your senses. You're using your memory, you're using your speaking skills, you're using your listening skills. You're having to ask questions that are yes or no, and then take the information I give you as well as all the other information that I've given, as well as all the questions, and put it together. So well done. Okay, we have played 20 questions now. I would like to see who would like to continue playing 20 questions, or if you would like to play Who Am I? Or Hangman. What game would you guys like to play now? Go ahead and write it in the group chat. And here, we'll do a vote this way. I'll list them out, and you put the number for the one you want. Okay, type 1, 2, or 3 in group chat. Whichever has the most votes, that's the one we will play. Right now we have 0 votes.
The Berlin chat.
Oh, sorry, group chat. Let me check. Verbling chat doesn't always work. It seems to be working this time. Raphael, who's in the lobby, has got, he's saying 1, or who am I, and who am I? We have 3 votes for who am I. Okay, so who am I it is. Okay, Hyde, what is the difference between who am I and 20 questions?
Who am I? Maybe we need to guess the person.
Yeah, it's a person, right? Who am I? It's definitely a person. Okay, so those of you who have just joined me, welcome to my class. What I recommend, as you can tell by my screen view, is you should go to Google Drive and click on Hangout Notes, because that's where we're writing down the answers to the questions. That will help you better identify who it is I am portraying, to guess who I am. Okay? So let's see. All right. I've thought of a person. Let me just write it down on the notepad. The reason why I write it down is so that way you guys know I'm not trying to change it later. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with Daniel this time.
But are you doing the same with hospital now?
Yeah, it's the same as 20 questions. The only difference is we know it has to be a person.
Yeah, but you already brought the word there.
Did you see it?
Yeah, of course.
Crap! It was. See, I'm looking at my screen. It looks like it's off screen.
No, it's Randy.
Damn it!
I think you have to
Can
keep
you
the
see
word
me typing now?
Yeah.
Really? It's supposed to be off screen. Okay, what about now? Can you see me typing now?
Yeah.
What about now?
Okay, not now.
Okay. So right now you can't see what I'm typing, right?
Yep, I can't.
Okay. I gotta think of a new person.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Okay. Oh crap! You saw that, didn't you?
Third time is the charm. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not gonna write it down anymore. That's just not working for me. Okay, I've got the person. So Daniel, why don't you go ahead?
Are you a woman?
No. Dennis. And by the way, if you are in the lobby and you're listening in, go ahead and write your questions and I'll add those. So Dennis, go ahead and ask your question. All right, Hyde, go ahead and ask your question.
Are you living in North America?
Yes, I am. Good question, Nader. All right, Noella.
Noelia.
Noelia.
Yeah. Is it a celebrity? Is it?
No, it's not Liberty. See, we're talking about it has to be a person, right? So unless that person is named
No,
Liberty.
I mean celebrity. Is
Celebrity.
Are you famous? Yeah.
Am I famous or a celebrity? I am famous, but I'm not a celebrity.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Thank you.
You're welcome. Randy.
Are you an actor?
I am not an actor. Good question. These are all things you guys need to be writing on Google Drive. Raphael.
Are you a politician?
What do you mean by politician? Yes, I am a politician. Good question. Samfan. All right, back to Daniel.
Are you Barack Obama?
Yes. Sorry, I had better material, but I wrote it so you guys could see it. All right, let's try this again, only I'll come up with something a little better. All right. Don't write it down this time. Who could I be? All right, I've got my person. So, Dennis, why don't you start us off? All right, Hyde, why don't you start us off?
Are you man?
Am I a man? No, I'm not. Excellent starting question. Nader.
A president or a queen?
Yes. Noelia.
Are you old?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little old. Excellent question. Randy.
Are you a singer?
No, I'm not a singer. Raphael.
Do you live in Europe?
Yes, I do. Right, Samson, it's your turn.
Yeah, what country do you work for?
Yes. It's a yes or no question, guys.
No. What country do you work for?
Yes. It's a yes or no question. I can only give you a yes or no answer.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to rephrase?
No, just pass me. Just
Okay.
pass me. Yes.
Daniel.
Can you write the question about the queen? I didn't catch it.
No, I can't because that's your job.
Who was the...
I don't remember who said that's why it's important for you guys to write the stuff down.
Okay. Is it older than 20 years old?
Yes.
Is he? Yeah, okay.
Dennis.
It's a very important person. It's a personality.
Yes, I am very important. A lot of people follow everything I do. Excellent question. Hyde.
Is your native language English?
Maybe. Yes, it is. Good question, Hyde. Nader.
Are you living in England?
Yes, sir. Good question. Noelia.
Do you happen to have big ears?
Well, somebody who obviously lives in Europe, who knows everybody. No, I can't pick up satellite radio with my ears.
Okay.
By the way, I see you have a French statue in the background of your picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people think that's an American statue.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah,
It is a French one.
yeah, it's a French statue given to the Americans.
Oh,
Because it was supposed to be given to Egypt.
Really?
You don't know about this?
No, you mean you guys got screwed out of a deal because they wanted to annoy the English?
No, it was supposed to be given to Egypt because when they opened Suez Canal, this
Oh.
was a gift of France.
Well, no, okay, but when they initially gave it to the Americans, that was long before the Suez Canal was made, though, wasn't it?
I don't know, but I know it was supposed to be given to Egypt. I'll make sure of this. I'll search
Okay.
and tell you.
Yeah, I love history. Let me know. All right, so back to the game. Randy, sir, it is your turn.
Are you Queen Elizabeth?
Full name, please.
Queen Elizabeth.
Because one is alive, one is dead.
Free? I don't know.
The second, Queen Elizabeth
The
the
second.
second.
Yeah.
Because Queen Elizabeth is dead. So, excellent. Well done. Well done, guys. All right. What game would you guys like to play next?
So it was which one?
No,
Isabel.
Queen Elizabeth II.
But she's dead, no?
No, Queen Elizabeth is dead. Queen Elizabeth I.
Okay.
Right? So, Queen Elizabeth I, I think, lived around the late 1400s to the 1500s. I think she was around 1492 or sometime. Don't know for sure. My British history's off a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Guys, we have about 20 minutes left. What game would you like to play now? We could use the same voting structure. We can play Hangman, 20 questions, or again, Who Am I? Or, even better still, I could let one of you guys pick the person, and we can play Who Am I with you. Thank you, Nader. That's good information to know. I'll use that in one of my classes. All right, guys, what game do you want to play next?
I don't know, maybe Who Am I again?
All right, let's do Who Am I? Let's see. Daniel, I want you to think of somebody famous that's known around the world.
Okay.
And this time, what I want is the students to ask you yes or no questions.
Okay.
Right?
I got it.
So you've got a more important role now, and I get to act as a student. Okay, so you have to ask each student. You can go in a particular order. Start whenever you would like to.
Okay, I got it. Start the questions.
Daniel, what's going on?
I got the character. I'm waiting for the questions.
Right, and so what do I do when I'm asking the questions? Do I go to each student?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to do the same.
Okay. Noelia.
Okay. Are you a woman?
No. Dennis. Okay, Heidi.
Are you older than 50?
Yep. Nader.
Are you living in Europe?
No. Randy.
Do you play? Do you practice sport?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe sometimes. Yes. Maybe, yes. But not a professional sport player. Rafael.
Do you live in the United States?
Yep. Some fan?
Do you singer?
No. Okay, Simon.
Are you a movie star?
Yep, absolutely. Dennis.
Come on, Dennis, play.
Okay, Heidi.
Are you action star?
Yeah. Neither.
Are you American?
Yes. Noelia.
Are you famous for doing series shows or
No, yes or not question.
okay? Are you famous for doing TV shows, TV series?
No, no.
No.
Randy.
Okay.
Have you already played with Jim Carrey?
Do you mean I'm related to Jim Carrey? Or am I? Can you repeat the question?
Have you already how to say?
Starred in a movie with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
No. Rafael.
Have you acted in war movies?
In what? Sorry?
War movies. Have you acted in war movies?
Yes. Something.
Um, uh, um, pass me.
Okay, Dennis again. No, Simon. Sorry.
Are you currently married?
Let me check. Yes. Yeah, no, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Not
No.
married?
I broke up. I broke up with my wife.
Oh.
I ended my relationship in 2012. Dennis. Okay, Heidi.
Are you Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Are you what?
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Good question.
Neither.
Does your name start with the letter B?
No.
That's awesome.
Noelia.
Are you married to no? Were you married to an actress
Well,
in
I
the
had
past?
3 wives. Three
Three,
women. 3 women
Okay.
in my life.
Okay.
So, okay, Randy.
Thanks for the hint.
How are you, Sylvester Stallone?
Are you what, sorry?
Sylvester Stallone?
No. Sylvester Stallone, no. Rafael.
Are you a martial arts professional?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
It's not maybe, it's yes or no.
Okay, no. Something.
Do you ever receive Oscar award?
Do you what, sorry?
Do you receive Oscar award?
Ascoli, I didn't understand you.
Have you received an Oscar?
Ah, okay.
That was my question, by the way.
Let me think. Yes. Simon.
All right, so let me just take a look here. Is a man is older than 50. Movie star from the U.S. War movies, action movies. Could be a couple like Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt. But let me ask you a question. Do you have hair?
Yes.
It has hair, so it's not Bruce Willis. All right, so I can't ask any more questions. Next.
Dennis. No. Dennis. Okay, Heidi.
Are you older than 60?
No.
Between 60 and 50.
Yes, it is between 50 and 60. So, Nader,
Do you do comedies?
hmm, I don't think so. No. Noelia?
Uh,
It's pretty famous, pretty common.
did you well,
Did you what,
I don't
sorry?
know how to ask it. Um, uh, did you make a film about gambling in Las Vegas?
I don't know all the
Fear
movies
and
from this
Loathing in
guy.
Las Vegas. Wow.
In Las Vegas, yeah, because I'm having one person in mind.
I think it's specific. I can't respond to that. I will give you a hint. The first name is 3 letters.
Don't give it away because I know the answer.
Yep. Okay. Well, 3 letters name. That's all. Randy.
Uh, George Clooney.
Don't.
What?
George Clooney or
No, George Clooney, no. Raphael.
Have you won an Oscar in the last 10 years?
Yep. A lot, I think. Some fan.
Tom Cruise?
Yes.
Yes. You got it.
See, I had it way back after my last question. Well done, guys. I think this is terrific. You know what? This is what I'm trying to do. See, some of you are a little bit more advanced than others, and what I want to do is give you more control. This helps you facilitate meetings more. So, again, I'm kind of imparting new skills on you. Maybe you've done some facilitation in the past, but I want to get you guys more active. Okay? So, well done. Great job, Daniel, moderating the game. One thing that really helps in this, guys, because a lot of great questions were asked, and I'm older than 40, so I forget a lot of things myself. When you get stuff like this, think of, well, Google, top male actors. And I thought Brad Pitt, but you know what? Brad Pitt is not older than 50. Brad Pitt is 50. Robert Downey Jr., well, he's 49, and these guys are very popular. And you kind of think Tom Cruise, well, good Lord, I mean, do you guys know of any actor that has starred in more top-grossing films than this guy? Mission Impossible 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oblivion. The movie hits just keep coming. How many Oscars has Tom Cruise won? Does anybody know?
No,
I
I
don't.
don't.
Sorry.
How many Oscars has Tom Cruise won?
Maybe only one? Magnolia, maybe.
Don't think so.
I think it would have to be more than that. Let me just go over some of the movies he starred in. So, let's see. Risky Business, that's an old one. Top Gun, Mission Impossible, that series. Far and Away, A Few Good Men, The Firm, Interview with a Vampire, Jerry Maguire, Eyes Wide Shut, Magnolia, Vanilla Sky, Minority Report, The Last Samurai, Collateral, War of the Worlds, Valkyrie, Night and Day, Jack Reacher, and his most recent one, Oblivion. "14 of his films has grossed. 14 guys have grossed over 100 million domestically. 20 have grossed in excess of 200 million worldwide. You almost wonder, how can anybody pick so many successful movies?
By the way, Simon, how can I say the age of Tom Cruise is 51? I heard something about I'm 50 years and counting, and what is the idiom?
It depends. I'm not exactly sure where you're going at. So, is it for somebody who doesn't want to quite admit their age?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, How old am I? I'm 50 years and counting.
Exactly, accounting.
Or and there's many things you can say. How old am I? Too old. The only thing older than me are the sands that cover the beaches. I'm so old that I invented dust. You know, or if somebody asks you how things are going, there's just endless replies as to what you can say. If somebody says, "What's shaking?" At my age, what isn't shaking is falling off.
Okay.
So, well done, guys. We've still got more time left in the class, but I love to see how you guys come up with something. And I'll tell you, being a student, asking questions this time, you realize how difficult it is to come up with these answers. You're thinking like, what could it be? Oh, I think I know who it is, but how do I ask the right question to get there? And that's really what this class is about. It's using your knowledge of English and how to ask questions, but it's also focusing on listening and comprehension, because the amount of times where, and you didn't hear it you didn't hear it much in this class, Hyde. Hyde will always say it's a wasted question because somebody will ask a question more than once. And Hyde, I think you could agree with me, there weren't many wasted questions at all this class, were there?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think there was 2. So well done. Tomorrow, guys, I do have 2 classes. The first class in the morning is Academic English, and I haven't decided what I'm going to make at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So to give you an idea, it's 9 p.m. where I am now. In about 11 hours, I'll have my first class, and I'm trying to think of what to make as my second class. We'll see. I'll come up with something in the next hour or two, and within the next hour, I'll have my new class posted, and then I have Sunday off. Do you guys have any questions at all? Okay. Daniel, how did you enjoy taking over the lead for the last game?
Well, it's pretty good, but it's pretty hard to understand the different accents of the people, I think.
That's true, but you must understand that English is the most popular spoken language in the world as a second language. You're going to more often in the business world speak to people who aren't native English speakers when you're speaking English.
Mm-hmm.
So this is good practice. What I can do in some of my other classes, I'll give you guys the opportunity to lead in some exercises where it makes sense. Obviously in game class it makes sense. Okay? In pronunciation it doesn't make as much sense. But it gives you guys more experience, and I think it will help you, because you need to focus on listening to other students that don't speak English as their native tongue. Any questions before we adjourn class for this evening?
Do you have to give a certain number of classes every week?
No, I don't think so. No one's told me I have to. I just try to, when I have time, I try to pick up 10 or 12 classes, and that's kind of my limit. If I take more than 12, I end up with a sore throat. And I've got a family to take care of. So I do this because I enjoy it. It's not my main standard of living. I enjoy teaching English, and I enjoy spending my time with you guys.
Thank you. We do as well.
Yeah, and it's
really
a way to
appreciate that.
Oh, and that's why I try to make my classes more useful to you. I adapt them and change them, and I teach mostly the subjects you guys are interested in instead of the things I am interested in. That being said, I just pasted a link to my teacher page. For those of you who are not aware, if you go to this link, along the right side of the page, you'll see my next 6 classes, the time of the class, and the date in your local time. You can follow me. Apparently, if you follow me, what that does is it gives notifications on when classes start or upcoming classes. But the main thing is if you can see my classes, and once in a while I'll pick up a class within a day, and I'll let you guys know within my class in case you're interested. On that note, guys, class is now over. I do want to say thanks so much for coming to class. I do appreciate that you take time to spend your time with me and not another teacher in this time slot. That means a lot to me. And I aim to give you guys what you're looking for in your class. So if you have any suggestions, please feel free to drop me a note, and I will bring those into my class. All right?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. Good night.
Thank you, Simon.
Okay, see
Bye.
you.
Bye. Take care.
Bye, guys.